What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So I have a video here by Modern Dating. So let's get right into this video. And this is man refuses to look at a woman who friend zoned him.
Thank you.
So nice.
Baby, you were this close to being single.
Damn.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bro went to see how the Cupertino weather was like today. Plus, it's just the first quarter, so it might just be a long night. Now here we've got a super funny trick for you.
Rejected.
What animal does your wife eat like?
Pig.
Stupidest thing you could have said out your mouth.
What?
I love your kids.
This? Do you know what this You know what this is? No, I don't. Do you know what his name? No.
Oh no. It's
You see, it's a good thing he didn't overreact and kept his cool. But hey, I mean, it seems like bro just found his wife. A rare one. Next one's just unbelievable. Don't understand how stuff like this can get done.
Yeah.
In any circumstance.
Wow. So she thought, oh, there's no video. And she decided to spray paint the whole car. Wow. Well, she's going to get caught, but we'll see what they do. But
And such as I make six figures, makes $100,000 on the nose, nothing more.
I wonder, why exactly is one trying to make that sound like it's some kind of bad thing? Is $100,000 not considered to be enough money?
I say I make six figures. Only the people making literally $100,000.
This might come as a complete surprise, I'm sure. Most Americans do not make $100,000 a year. And the fact that one is implying that that's actually not a lot of money, because there are a great many people that would be very happy making even half that much.
Yeah, I'll say that in this current economy, $100K a year is barely cutting it. But to widely expect such a high salary figure is just absurd. Next bro definitely does the right thing by walking away.
48 oysters, and all he wanted to do was go out for drinks.
yeah.
And so when the bill came, I bet you won't guess what happened next. Watch.
I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why he going to the bathroom and never come back? I'm like, hold on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. Bitch had to end up grabbing a tab for me with his little one drink. Yeah. I'm so glad we need some money, because what? That was crazy to me. And I see running out on the tab, he's talking about, I'm offering you to drink. What the fuck are you talking about?
I decided to move into another direction.
Whoa.
That's how you feel. I gotta respect it. And that's all you have to say. That's how I feel.
Hey, we're done. I don't feel like you're doing this and this. And you just say,
It's okay.
Yep. He's like, okay, roll out. Don't argue. That's the thing now these days. It's like, all right, go. Don't even sit there and, yell with the chick. Don't yell or argue. Just
A
go your
nice
merry
sip
way.
of nothing out of that bottle. Better yet, a nice sip of peace and quiet. And it seems like the less you want them, the more they want you. You may not think the future is very bright after watching this next one.
How do I tell the 2-year boyfriend that I still look out for the ex-husband that I've known since I was 18 years old? So we're great co-parenters. We have a good relationship, friendship.
All right, we got you. If I was a person that you were entertaining, I would run fast as hell from you. You don't have no boundaries. I'm great. I am 100% effective at co-parenting, but I have boundaries. There are certain conversations that we are not going to have. If it's not related to the child and anything that is related to the child, you should absolutely not have those conversations. The marriage did not work. Now, I'm not saying I know sometimes people jump out of marriages and say, hey, we still can be friends. But the truth is there's still an emotional connection somewhere that you have. So the next person that you're dealing with is going to see that obviously there's still a connection. You can still love a person and put a line straight between y'all and say, I can't do this anymore. You're an enabler. You mean to tell me that this man can come to you and say, hey, I can't do this, and you'll foot it? No, that's his responsibility. You can't take over another person's responsibility. Just truthfully, if you are still doing that, you are not ready to talk to anybody right now until you have healthy boundaries with yourself.
She was so confident with her question, too. He's an ex-husband for a reason. It is not fair to her current boyfriend for her to keep seeing him. Next one's a
Yeah, you dealing with that? You don't have any boundaries? You're still looking out, and you're telling your 2-year boyfriend, like, okay, I'm surprised that 2-year boyfriend is still with her. If I was that 2-year boyfriend, I'd be like, okay, this ain't serious. I'm going to roll.
pretty valid test of character.
In the hotel. And the last day, he was coming back before I was getting ready to leave. So I gave her $5,040. And I know people at home will say, why you give her $5,040? Because valet was $27. And I wanted to see if she was going to take the $40, give the valet, and let them keep them and keep the change. What you think she did?
I know she ain't you ask for the money for valet. Don't do that.
She charged it to the room.
But you lying.
I'm out. I'm done.
You purposely gave her $40 that would have took care of the valet. She could have pocketed the little $5, and she kept that little $40.
Let's see. Yep.
That's a good test, on.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I am convinced that another way that I say I love you is, did you eat? Be mad if the answer is no. I don't think it's an amount of food for the day.
He has done too much. We must inform the council. Here we've got a classic example of smart money.
Yeah.
Akra Hakimi's wife divorced him and then filed a case to claim half of everything he owns. When she hired a lawyer and then tracked down his assets, she was shocked to discover that everything Hakimi owned was tied to his mother's name.
He has no form because years ago, he put everything in his mother's name.
With no legal ground to stand on, this left his ex-wife and her lawyers completely out of options, and she eventually had to drop the case. As a result, Hakimi keeps stuff thanks to his mother.
Yeah, that's a W because these days I'm like looking at it like, okay, these stars and these players are putting stuff in their mom's name. I don't blame these guys. And especially if the ex-wife wants to take everything. Oh my goodness, no. So that's a smart way to do it. I mean, if I owned anything, I would probably put in my mother's name or something. So yeah, that's a W.
If you're not making any money and I'm making money myself, I don't think we're compatible.
If she's broke, my thing is you can take care of her to get to where she needs to get. Now, once she,
Why do I have to do that?
you don't have to do anything. But if you want to be in a productive, committed relationship, every relationship has their flaws. Every relationship has their journeys and their peaks and valleys. You have to give her something and instill something in her to get to where she needs to go.
Same thing that y'all will have y'all standards, right, with a man with money.
Yeah, if you're broke, it's better to relax on the dating and get yourself right. Because with the way things are now, you can even have a job and still be pretty broke. Don't really think her choice of attire was very respectful to the bride in this next one.
Look at the back of that beautiful bride. She's glowing. Except that's not the bride.
I think that was the bride. It wasn't. And she's still here on the dance floor with that dress. That's our bride.
When you take the chance to go after your dreams, when you take the risk, sure you may fail, but what if you fly?
I'm looking for a single man with no children who's in shape, business savvy, Christian, clean, hygienic, nice smile, family oriented, and
more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's not gonna happen.
Well, at the very least, she wasn't asking for a millionaire like we've seen plenty of times before. But I would be curious to know what she brings to the table, though. Hope you enjoyed these clips today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in
Yep. Shout out to Modern Dating. And yeah, I'm like, good luck. Good luck. But that's what it is. Good luck. All right. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit that like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe. And I'll see you in my next vid.